Hi everyone, I hope you're well, thanks for clicking on the video. I just got done watching episode 20 of season 11 of The Walking Dead. It was another great episode, I really enjoyed it. They've got a lot of positive momentum rolling right now. I hope they just keep it going until the end of the season, because if they keep it up, I will be more than satisfied with the ending of The Walking Dead, because at least in terms of quality, right? Because the quality of these episodes have been very good, in my humble opinion. One thing I will say though is while I am enjoying these episodes, I think they're very entertaining, there's a lot going on, they're progressing the story an awful lot. It doesn't quite feel like it's the end of an era, right? Like these are the last episodes we're ever going to have of The Walking Dead, and it doesn't feel like that quite yet. Although with the trailer we got for next episode at the end of this one, it seems like they're really starting to pick up the heat, and it does seem like we're getting somewhere now, right? At least from what we got to see in the trailer. So anyway, back to this episode. Pamela has gone batshit crazy, right? Post the death of Sebastian, she has really lost the plot, especially now that Lance has, given her the opportunity for some proper closure, right? By stomping on Sebastian's walker head and leaving a coin in the brains. That is definitely the final thing that has just pushed Pamela way over the edge. So I really worry for my characters that are involved in the Commonwealth and have found themselves stuck in her grasp, right? So basically all of our favourite characters, including the kids, have been taken captive by Pamela and the Commonwealth, and they've been shipped off somewhere. And all of this is because Pamela wants that extra bit of leverage over Yumiko, supposedly, right? She wants Yumiko to take Eugene to court and find him as guilty for exposing the Commonwealth and all their secrets in the earlier episodes of 11C. So if you're a Eugene fan like myself, it's not looking good, right? Even though Yumiko decided to say fuck the Commonwealth in the end, and she'll be defending Eugene, so that'll be interesting. I do still feel like Eugene is in a very, very, very dangerous predicament, and with Yumiko deciding to defend him, she's also in a very dangerous spot right now, so I'd worry about her too if you're a fan of Yumiko. The thing I enjoyed most about this episode was breaking Lance out of the Commonwealth with Daryl and Carol, and them making their way through this dark cave system was super, just like I said, dark, dingy. You don't really know what's going on, right? Because they lose their flashlights. But it's everything I like about The Walking Dead, right? That unpredictability. I wasn't for sure certain that all of our characters would make it out alive, right? In those scenes. And it turns out I wasn't too far from the truth, frankly, because we got a surprise death of Lance. I say surprise because it's been kind of building up for a while now, right? The death of Lance, I mean, like, it's been coming. We saw it come from a mile away. But holy shit, the way that he went out, and the way that Carol took him out with that bow, whew. Since when did Carol get so amazing with the bow and arrow, right? That's kind of crept up on me. She's just gotten super slick with it over the last couple of seasons. It's a cool dynamic as well between Carol and Daryl. Like, Daryl's got the crossbow, Carol has the bow and arrow. There's something cool about that. I like it a lot. And you can tell in this scene, right, even though Carol just completely distrusts Lance and doesn't really know how to feel about him, you can tell there was a part of her that didn't want to kill him. There was a small fraction of her, I think, that perhaps even liked Lance, right? Because he did do, I won't say he did a lot for her, but he did help her out here and there while he was up top in the Commonwealth. So that I can tell that it was hard for Carol to do that. And with the death of Lance, I really feel like that's another thing that indicates that we're building up to the end of the season, right? Even right at the end with this final scene, if this isn't a CRM connection, I have no idea what it is. I feel like this has to be a CRM connection. Just like with earlier on in the episode, when Pamela has a meeting with all those people, I feel like those people have to be from the CRM as well. Maybe I'll talk more about the CRM in another video because there's a lot to break down and talk about there. So if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments. But anyways, back to this final scene here. This bus you're looking at right now is basically filled with all of our favourite characters, and they've been kidnapped, they've been drugged, and we don't know where they're being taken to unless you saw the trailer for the next episode. I feel like it has to be CRM related, but if it isn't, I have no idea. I definitely feel like we're done with the Commonwealth for now. Like, we won't see many of our characters back within the Commonwealth walls until perhaps the final moments of the last episode. I think the next episode, and more than likely the next couple of episodes, are going to be based on our characters breaking out of wherever they've been taken to for manual labour, right? Hopefully, if you saw the trailer for the next episode, you'll notice that there was a train. Hopefully Carol and Daryl can hop on that train and help our guys out, because it looks like for sure they're going to need the help. And it's strange because, like I said, as much as I'm enjoying these episodes, this episode that we've just watched, episode 20, was fantastic. But again, it doesn't feel like the final episodes of The Walking Dead. Like, I would expect, well, I don't know what I'm expecting, frankly. Like, I came into the season 11C with a rough idea of where I thought they were going to take the show and how they were going to end The Walking Dead as a whole. But I guess the guys at The Walking Dead, the writers, Angela Kang, they've all just proven that any ideas I had, any predictions I may have had internally are just basically no, because they are just doing their own thing, basically. Like I said earlier, we only have like 4 episodes left, and I'm predicting this is going to take at least an episode or 2 of our time to like break our characters out of where they are and establish some type of game plan for how they're going to tackle the Commonwealth. None of this is going to happen as rapidly as the pace is going right now in The Walking Dead. Can't imagine that's all going to develop too quickly. Like I said, at least a couple of episodes. So for the final 2 episodes after that, what do they have planned? Like, I hope we get some decent closure with The Walking Dead. I think all of us as Walking Dead fans deserve that, right? Like, this has taken over a decade of our life watching The Walking Dead. I think we deserve some closure at the very least. But I've got to say, as much as I'm enjoying these episodes, man, I'm getting more and more worried that the finale in particular is going to be disappointing, because there's just not enough time left, it feels like, for them to cover all the ground I was hoping they would cover, and for us to get the type of ending I was hoping for. I just can't imagine how they're going to do that within these next 4 episodes, unless, like I said, I know the pace of the show right now is moving so rapidly. Unless they somehow find a way to somehow continue increasing the pace of which the story's developing right now, which I don't see how they can, because these episodes are moving so fast. Like I said, I'm a little bit worried, even though I am enjoying these episodes, and if I had to rate this episode in particular, I'd give it like an 8 or a 9. They're cutting it very close, I think, with how many episodes we have left and how much story there is to cover. I'm sorry if I'm rambling now, it's just, like I said, I'm a massive Walking Dead fan, and so it is kind of important to me that it ends in a somewhat satisfying fashion. But anyway, on to the next episode, right? Hopefully they can continue to develop the story as they are, and they can continue picking up the pace so that by the time we reach those final 2 episodes, the finale in particular, they've got enough time to cover all the bases. But that's enough rambling for one video, right? If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more Walking Dead content. If you have any thoughts and opinions on the episode 20, please leave a comment down below, and I'd love to get back to you when I have the time. Thanks, guys.